All right, guys, out on the cold farm today, and I recently, while in Costa Rica, lit some fires on the beach, totally safe, but stuff's really wet down there, and so I wanted to take something with me to get the fire started with driftwood, and everybody was amazed that I grabbed some vegetable oil. I grabbed some canola oil, rapeseed oil, to show you this, and basically all you need to do this is, I'm going to use a plastic bag because I carried it in my pocket, but I made a video for you guys a couple years ago. Drew and I made a video showing you coconut oil and cotton balls in an emergency kit. But this is just a really simple way to make fire. So all you're going to do, you're going to take some paper towel, napkin, newspaper would work. If you don't have a plastic bag, you could just literally pour the lube, the oil, onto it. You don't need a ton. You just need enough. I'm gonna dump maybe that much. Okay, a little bit more. I'm gonna cap this off so I don't dump it everywhere by mistake. And I'm gonna just knead this around a little bit. All we're trying to do is just soak the paper towel. And what you're gonna find is two things. One, it's gonna burn for a long time, and it's gonna help you in the moist, in a wet environment, get a fire started. So you could take this, because this isn't gasoline, right? This is stuff you have in your kitchen. This isn't some super flammable product. You could make a couple of these up. This oil doesn't freeze. It doesn't freeze in the conditions that most of us live in. And you'd wrap this sucker up tight and toss it into your bag. I'm going to light a fire. If I was going to, I'd have all my kindling and my good bits and pieces that I need to light the fire. And what you'll notice here is as I put flame to this, you ready, Drew? Yep. There we go. So as you're working with your kindling and you're working to get the fire started, this sucker is just gonna keep on burning just like a candle or a wick. And why I thought this was valuable to show you is you might not have access to canola oil. Maybe you've got something else. Now you can see it conflagrating. You might have access to something else, olive oil, Pam, butter, anything like that is going to give you a little boost of energy. So you can see if you've got this thing rolling and you've got the other fire making material that you need, you can go ahead and build your fire. Just a simple tip, stuff that you've got on hand, stuff that's in your cupboard, stuff that you can find. In a pinch, you think you could get a little motor oil out of your engine? Heck yeah, take your dipstick, pull the dipstick out a few times and smear it on a rag. You're gonna do the same thing. I'm not suggesting to burn motor oil, but if you had to and you needed to get a fire started, just use your head and think about it. And you can see this is burning much more significantly than just a paper towel would. There's quite a bit of heat coming off of it. And of course, since the world is now awash with hand sanitizer, it doesn't like this hand sanitizer. This must be the aloe vera variety. Crazy how well it burns though. Just to circle back before we close out the video, we're well past the 3-minute mark. So again, you get the point of what you're capable of with just a little bit of fat, in this case canola oil, and a couple paper towels. So as a fire starter, even in your own living room, if you've got a fireplace and you're trying to get something going, grab a couple paper towels, put a little tablespoon or so of a fat on there like this, and away you go. Beautiful. I've actually used this to start charcoal before too. Rather than lighter fluid, I hate the smell of the lighter fluid on the food. Gunfighter Gun Oil. We don't have some big sales team. Why? Because we don't need it. The world's best lube, hands down, Protects your guns, lubricates the snot out of them, and it's made in America.